Hey, so aloha again. This is Lila from Humble Ambition, just coming through to you from the 50th state, the Aloha state, Hawaii. And I was talking about today about how everything just seems so negative around me, and everybody just, it was just scratching at the surface of a lot of hurt that I've been hiding and trying to get through. And what I got through, it was scratching at that hurt that I put away a long time ago, and I just realized that you kind of just can't allow people to sway the person that you were, and bring that person back. Like, that person is sleeping, and for a reason. People tend to take your kindness for a weakness, and they tend to forget that old self of yours is sleeping and not dead. So they tend to assume that you're that person, that you're not going to be that person, you can't be that person again. And I think they sadly mistaken that kind of stuff. But I was talking about the news that I heard lately was the actor from Empire. He Smollett, he was attacked while walking, like literally attacked, and they threw a singlet like around his neck, and they threw a chemical on him, and they threw a rope around his neck and forming a noose, and they yelled at him, "This is MAGA country," and they began like calling him a faggot nigger, and calling him, like asking him, "Aren't you the nigger from Empire?" And just yelling homophobic, slurs at him, and you can't help and just, my heart, when I read that, my heart automatically was just, my heart hurt, because I can't believe how this world has just turned, and how much hate there is in this world. Being from the islands, you never experienced this kind of hate. And like a couple years ago, in 2011, like when I moved to Utah, for the first time in my life, I experienced this kind of hate. Like, I was called a nigger, and I'm Polynesian, and I look Spanish more than I look black, but I was called a nigger, and I used to go home, and I used to cry to my aunt, and I used to ask my auntie, like, why did they hate me? Like, they don't even know me. And my auntie was like, it's not about you, it's about the color of your skin. But I never could understand, like, how could people hate somebody that they don't know just by the color of their skin? Like, and not know, like, what they're going through, or not know the challenges that person go through. But then you want pity or whatever when they're going through whatever trials, whatever. But how can one have so much hate for people that they don't know just because of their opinions, And I my heart still breaks for this kind of stuff, because I know how it feels, because I was once in that predicament, and I've never experienced it until that time in my life, and I don't stand for it. I've never and I try to live my life to love everybody the same way, and I'm always trying to be positive no matter what. And even if people come at me and try to judge me the way the way I am, because I'm loud, and I try to be friendly, and I try to be open, and I try to be the reason why someone smiles, or just to be friendly, because it takes 2 minutes to say, if it takes 1 second to say hi, or hey beautiful, or hi handsome, or how you doing love, or say thank you. Just, it goes a long way. And in the world of like how the world is today, it goes a long way. So I'm just saying, I just say a prayer tonight for like just all the hate. Just if each and every one of us just says a prayer to just cover the hate that's going on in this world today, I believe that it'll just get better through prayer, even if you don't believe in it. God is bigger than anything. I believe. I'm not knocking anybody's faith, and I told you guys that in the beginning. But, yeah, so back to the music, and thank you guys for listening and encouraging each other, and just saying that we live above the hate, and not to judge anybody regardless of their preference or sexuality. Just keep loving each other and supporting each other regardless of what. And have a great evening, and I hope you guys enjoy this music all the way from another culture, another side of the island, another side of the world. Just stay woke and learn something new every single day, because life is just full of possibilities and nothing is impossible. Remember that. Aloha.